Today, guys, we're going to discuss whether Hearts being knocked out of the cup will help them in the league in the title race that we have of Celtic, Rangers, and Hearts. Obviously, Derek McInnes got knocked out by Falkirk yesterday, and it was a big shock to many. And it could have a knock-on effect on the players, or it could have a bad or good effect on the players. So we're discussing that in today's video. So remember, if you do enjoy this kind of content, remember to leave a like, put in post notifications, and subscribe to the channel as we head towards 200 by mid-February. So let's get into it. At this time of recording, Hearts are currently 6 points clear of Celtic and Rangers. Obviously it's tied for 9 points, it's tied for 2 points, they've been drawn level, it's been up and down this season in the title race. And this video is not about the title race, it's about whether this cup knock out will give them an advantage or a disadvantage, because it is a heart blow. Obviously, if you didn't know, Hearts got knocked out the Scottish Cup very early on, I would say. They went to penalties. Falkirk, when they gave them a good game. Hearts, it's one of the games you expected a good game, but you never expected Hearts to get knocked out. John McGlynn's obviously a very talented manager. I'm not taking that away from him, but he expected Hearts to go through. But with this, it brings many positives. Obviously, it brings a few matches played, and that can kind of give Hearts the advantage when they're like Celtic per se go to Bologna next week and then they play Hearts, but Hearts don't have that to worry about. They just focus on the league, and because if Hearts win the league, it brings so much revenue in the club. And obviously, less games helps that. Obviously, helps them kind of maintain player sharpness and just less injuries. Like big players like Braga won't possibly the less likely to get injuries, as because if Hearts knock out Falkirk, we'll know the draw tomorrow. We'll know the draw today. Sorry. If Hearts would have been at a small club, like a hard ground, then it might pick up some injuries to Braga, Cities, Devlin, the important ones. And it also brings that kind of sense of they're better tactically set up because they're not having to feed so much, because there's so many matches they don't need to feed. Obviously every club deals with it in different ways, but Hearts are in a situation that not many clubs have been in. They've been top of the league in February. It's almost February, and they're still top of the league when they're against the 6 points clear of Celtic and Rangers. It's something that doesn't really add up, you know what I mean? And there's obviously as well as positives of this, because it's never positive, because number one, obviously you lose it in prize money, and if Hearts win the cup, if the Hearts do end up to go and lose this league, that means they've maybe missed the chance of winning a cup, because they've been good on all fronts this season, but it's just some wee slip-ups recently. This could cause them prize money and all, but Tony Bloom owns a stake in the club now, so I'm sure they're not really worrying about finances, but it's just that kind of bonuses for players. Maybe if they make it the next round, it's more than that kind of thing. Obviously, they lose competitive minutes. The thing with this is, by getting knocked out the cup, they're less. If they go on a run of games, it could be like even a wee team could start them a momentum. That could damage Hearts' momentum in the league. Falkirk obviously coming to Tynecastle and knocking them out. And also another thing is, it could, as I said, it can just damage the momentum and the morale within the club. Because the bad thing is, Hearts, it's not like, if it was away it could have been maybe more understandable, but it's at home, and it could damage their whole urgency of going towards that league title. But just knowing Derek McInnes will be able to kind of control that, will have people behind him that will be able to lift the spirits, because Hearts have lost this season. They've not put in good performances in some cases, like Edinburgh Derby. They were absolutely terrible for majority of the game, and that might have doubted the players, because this is like, it's real, they're in a title challenge. But in my opinion, I don't think it will damage the title challenge. Put your opinions down below, I would like to know, as it's a topic it's going about. I saw a couple of people on Twitter talking about it, if it will help them in the league or not. And obviously with so many surprises in the Scottish Cup this season, so it's actually like Hibs going out as well as Hearts. So it's interesting to see if it will affect them. I don't think it will, because I think Derek McInnes has got the right people behind them. But as I said, put your thoughts down below. If you did enjoy this video, remember, leave a like, put post notifications, and subscribe to this channel as we go for that goal of 250 by mid-February, or 200, or I feel like Barry Ferguson with the tactics again. But no, just subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated. And thanks for watching, keep smiling, and goodbye.